Hey, I'm Brian from BMA Comics Con. This is your weekly video where we take a look at the comics coming out every Wednesday. Today we're going to look at the comics coming out Wednesday, April 24th. Sorry guys, this video is late, but we should be back to regularly scheduled Friday videos. The War of Realms has come to Midgard and Westchester. Let's see what the X-Men have to say about it. And who better to lead the X-Men into the war than their very own Valkyrie, Dani Moonstar. Gamora killed Thanos in Infinity, and this miniseries will tell the story of how their relationship began. Jeff Lemire and Dustin Nguyen came together to bring a sequel to the Descender series. This first issue is called The Haunted Galaxy. MODOK's scheme reaches its endgame. From the wreckage of their moon base, the villainous Lunar rises again, with a deadly plan for the shards of the cosmic cube. All will be revealed as the Avengers fight to save Earth from the edge of infinity. The crew of the USS Enterprise left Earth 4 years ago. They've traveled to strange new worlds, defeated impossible foes, and made universe-changing decisions. Seeking a refuge from an unhappy life, Brent returns to his ancestral home in Japan to find a haunted tree and the departed souls that are drawn to it, including his grandfather. Brent attempts to heal some of the history's wounds, but he's unable to find any measure of peace for himself when someone special from his past returns. A call to adventure on the very edge of the galaxy, this comic is a tie-in to the theme park. Dick Tracy's attempts at law and order are met with crime and chaos in the form of unpredictable and absurd villains. But Dick Tracy will never give up trying, no matter what era or incarnation. The road to Spawn's record-setting 300th issue begins here, with the life and deaths of Al Simmons. Witness the secrets of Al Simmons' past, present, and future. It's a new chapter in the lives of Mr. Terrific, Phantom Girl, Metamorpho, and Plastic Man, as their renewed mission of exploring the multiverse and protecting Earth's place in the cosmos. The battle for control of New York City begins. As the city splinters into different human, mutant, and ninja factions, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles find themselves in the middle of chaos. This story is 8 years in the making. A War of Realms tie-in, and the battle makes its way to Washington, D.C. We've got the all-new Squadron Supreme of America to help defend it. Another War of Realms tie-in. This is Venom, and Malekith has plans for Venom. Just when all hope seems lost, an unexpected ally comes to T'Challa's aid, and with their help, the rightful king of Wakanda will be restored. But it may come at a cost of everything the rebellion has fought for. The Black Widow has been trapped in someone else's web. Natasha finds herself captured by the villains behind the online torture show known as No Restraints Play. Galactus has been set loose on other dimensions. But what effects will eating other dimensional planets have on Galactus? Good thing there's a doctor in the house. One cruel act will forever change the relationship between the Fantastic Four and Victor Von Doom. The fate of Latveria, end of the world, and the balance of the cosmic power in the universe all rest on one decision. There's still more to uncover about the forces behind Deja's kidnapping, and Ironheart will have to face them once and for all. Can she survive her first showdown with the mysterious Ten Rings? Lunella and Devil meet the original kid superhero himself, Spider-Man. After the cosmic threat of Therax, the superior Spider-Man is ready for the usual Spider-Man fare of street-level villains. But with a magic threat coming, Otto is about to have to ask for help from Doctor Strange. But will Strange help Otto or take him down? The big showdown begins, Spider-Man versus Kraven. Place your bets, because when it comes to these two, anyone can win. Part 2 of the 2-part adaptation of Spider-Man Homecoming. The fallout from That Was Yesterday is still very much being felt. There's rebuilding to do, both metaphorical and literal. In this conclusion to the Hulk-Brains clash, it's up to Weapon H to stop the Wolverine and Hulk nuclear disaster that's coming. Will the hottest couple in the Marvel Universe be able to escape Mojo World? In a time where all love is forbidden love, and Blob knows this, Psylocke knows this, the X-Traits enforce the law, and yet, we'll see. Another dead body, another dead-end lead. The investigation into the killer ripping through Burns, Alaska spirals further into chaos, as money, mysticism, and monsters makes it impossible to find the truth. Time's up. Dr. Alpha and Triple Zero have mere seconds to remove their bomb implants before it's explosion time. With undead bounty hunters, monster trappers, and the foulest divisions of the Imperial war machine between her and Salvation, is this the end of the amoral archaeologist? What is it like to be in love with Darth Vader? And what fate will befall one who is infatuated with the tall, dark mystery behind the mask? The tour of the history of Marvel reaches the turbulent 1970s. Wolverine's vigil takes an unexpected turn. Spider-Man has an adventure in the new age of blockbuster cinema. Finally, an all-new tale of Moon Knight, one of the decade's most exciting creations. Morgan Le Fay has invaded New Jersey and making it New Camelot. And under her mind-twisting rule, the citizens are going crazy. All of the clues have been given, and the killer has been revealed. Read this to find out how and why the massacre at Sanctuary took place. Wonder Woman and the Justice League Dark are on their last legs against Dr. Fate and his Lords of Order. The Justice League Dark searches the world over for their last chance at stopping Dr. Fate and the other kind and saving magic. Mordru, the Lord of Chaos. Batman's first battle with the Arkham Knight are as brutal as they come, but things are about to get worse, as one of the most important allies jumps into the fray and ends up in far over their head. With a series of spectacular high-tech heists, a mysterious new villain known as the Split is preying on Neo Gotham. Only Batman is capable of stopping him. But after the last fight with Joker, and the things going on, is Terry still up for the job? Diana made a promise to Aphrodite. She would do everything she could to help her find her son. So that promise leads her to the perfectly normal suburban town, driven out of its mind with uncontrolled lust. Clark Kent and Lois Lane go undercover to find out who is behind all of the attacks on this top secret and underground organizations of the DC Universe. Is the rise of a new power in the DCU called Leviathan? Trickster has pulled out all the stops in his assault on Flash's hometown, and it seems Flash is powerless to win. Our hero is faced with an impossible choice: save the people of Central City, or let the villain who has caused it all escape to wreak havoc another day. To save her husband's life, the Silencer must do the unthinkable: reveal the secret of her double life. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Miguel and Summer, a pair of teenage runaways in possession of the H-Dial, come under attack by others who crave the power the dial offers. With cryptic calls from the Phantom Zone and no one to turn to for help, the adolescent adventurers come to a breaking point where they either must work together or lose more than just the dial. Jenny May Sparks has assembled a group of misfits and exiles to stand against the corruption that covers the world and orbits above it. The problem? She's probably too late. The endgame for a free Earth is in motion. Uncle Sam, the living embodiment of the American spirit, has been awakened. But will he recognize the country he left behind? Even with the help of the freedom fighters, can the spirit of America hope to survive the titanic force of oppression? Plus the return of the mighty Overman. The deadly demon-human hybrid known as Antinomy has been a constant threat to Cassandra ever since she first entered the secret world of Azul. Tim and Rose go on a journey that takes them across time and space, to the land of Fairy. Tim has the strange sense that he's been there before, but surely if he had been to a place as magical and beautiful, he'd remember it, right? 2 more issues after this and we'll have the end of this comic series. A breathtaking single-issue story finds Ricky Lawless caught in the grip of violence and double-crossed after a robbery. Eli makes a horrifying discovery. McInnes and his Reavers close in while a trap is sprung. Who are the sadistic beings gliding silently towards Earth through the infinite night of space, and what do they want? In the wake of their darkest day, it's time to say goodbye to the Lone Star State, as the Bowman family searches for salvation in the shadows of Mexico. Sharky comes face to face with the fugitive who will bring him his fortune, but gets slammed by the cops before he can bring her in and claim his bounty. Can Sharky and the extra Billy come up with an escape plan while Edra flees across the galaxy? Willa learns what really happened on G-Day. See that terrible day from a different perspective as we follow the untold story of loss, struggle, and perseverance. Back on American soil, Drake comes face to face with the man who betrayed him. He has only minutes before the hardcore expires and his life along with it, but Drake will only need a little time to unload a lot of bullets. This mock guide to female puberty features personal stories, advice, illustrational charts, inspirational tips, and other topics of interest to teen girls on the go who like witchcraft and advanced calculus. The conspiracy behind Die Off Endeavors, the group that replaced Project Mayhem, is more sinister than Tyler realized, and it's almost orientation day. Mal and Zoe must deal with the full consequences of their actions, and whatever else Boss Moon sees fit. Hopefully the crew of Serenity will get past this. It's almost time for the big score, and a female FBI agent is hot on their trail. Could this agent have ties to one of the girls' past? Filming begins on Elvira's grill monster romance, and she has some questions about her scaly paramour. Why does he never speak? And why is he never out of makeup? As the armies of Dryfleet, Thundervale, and Ridgetown converge, the former Bard Hum may be the only thing standing in the way of a new apocalypse. Frustrated at Sal's unwillingness to teach him magic, Hex attempts an ancient and dangerous spell, and it doesn't go as he plans. Chuck hires out her bad luck, providing disaster where someone else can profit, and her enemies rally to take her down for it. After her shocking discovery of religious corruption, Vass must choose between quiet obedience in the monastery and defending truth in exile. Meanwhile, Grix learns that Lux will stop at nothing to keep her newfound knowledge from leaking. As a massive Zerg force besieges camp, Lieutenant Shavini Singh must lead her Marines in a brutal fight for their lives. A team of highly trained superpower agents were sent on a routine mission. Then the world went dark. Now, without their devastating skills and advanced agency tech to aid them in the fight, the agents must face a city gone mad, with a ruthless enemy determined to bring the world to its knees, one city at a time. Amber Blake is a top recruit at a covert agency dead set on ending human slavery in all of its forms and eliminating the criminals behind it. Their first mission? Sabotage a sex trafficking ring run by the Yakuza in Japan. Torek and Andar are on the verge of solving the secrets of the Lost Valley if they could just avoid becoming dinner for hungry dinosaurs. Everything's going great. Charlie's on the team, and the avant-gardes are on a winning streak, taking the liberal arts sports scene by storm. And all that could come to an end by the hands of the team they face next. In northern England, Fergie's mom Julie gets a fatal blow, while in London, Sid and Fergie hit the pub. There you have it, a look at the comics coming out Wednesday. Subscribe to be notified Friday when another video comes out taking a look at the comics coming out for the following week. Thanks for watching this video. I appreciate you spending your time with me. I hope you all have a good rest of your day. As always, please let me know what comics you're looking forward to in the comments below. Thanks again for watching. Until next time, Ryan out.